Hey guys, Mike Pranks on YouTube here. So I'm doing another brochure overview of a 2000 Regal and a 2000 Century. I also have another stack of brochures here. Yes, and then I also have a 2002 Century, which my great aunt had owned. This isn't the original brochure I got this off of eBay. But so what their fleet consisted of was a 2000 Regal, 2002 Century, but new at Buick, and actually have 302 Century's VIN number. We're gonna do a 2000 Century and a 2000 Regal. Okay, so my cousin bought a brand new 2000 Regal GS. It was black, brand new in 2000, and that lasted up until 2015. And I got the 2016 lacrosse sport touring. This car ended up catching on fire due to that recall. There's the GS. White. These came standard with the 3.8 liter V6, and then LS. There's Regal GS and LS. The GS's came with the 3.8 liter supercharged V6 with an L67 transmission, and then I had an Eaton blower on it. Those are made up in Eaton, Michigan. This one had 900. This one had 1,794 miles on it. Brand new. This car, honestly, is probably still going. Could be going, I don't know. Theirs had the 3.8 liter Series 2 V6, 3.8 liter supercharged V6, topping at 240 horsepower. This one of my favorite cars right here, I'm not gonna lie. Now the replacement for this was a 2016 lacrosse. This rail on the same platform as the Lumina. There's had the monsoon audio system. Now, the book might still exist from this car. Honestly, if I find it, I'm gonna take it. There it is in Regal in the green color. The LS. Gold metallic. Before the Joseph Abud edition. That came out in 2002 and lasted until 2004. I have an 02 Regal too. I have them all from 98 to 2002. All the brochures. For the Regal and the Century. I also have some 98, I also have some 88s in here. '94 through '97. It's a really cool Regal performance car. Hers was black, just black, and it was a GS. And it was medium gray top. Yeah, so the story was, but this car was at They're going down I-94 and the car catches, the engine blew up on it, but like 90,000 maybe. It had these rims too, and it caught on fire because that recall at the time, it just missed the recall. So yeah, kinda sad. So the book might still exist from this car too if I find it on the ticket. Accessories. Park Avenue, Century, the Sabre. I always loved this generation Sabre too. It's a 2000 to 2005 the Sabre. Obviously I'm a 9705 Century guy. But my great aunt, my great aunt, who also owned this generation Century, also had this 1990 Century, but which was her car before the 2002. I also have the VIN number, 9705 Park Avenue. There's that. GS. There we go. Regal by Buick. 2000 Regal. Okay. Now on to the 2000 Century. Now this was Buick's. That was Buick's sports sedan. The 2000 Century was their entry-level sedan. Now the car that replaced this was the 2005, the 09 lacrosse. Now they don't even make the lacrosse anymore. Century. Now there's a Century 2000 edition. I'm a big fan of this generation Century and Regal, so I know. I've researched them for years. Century 2000. Now the Century 2000 was only offered in gold, I'm pretty sure. I know off the top of my head, in a gold color. With these rims and that leather interior. Century 2000. See that badge right there? And then on the rear, that's how you know it's a 2000. Yeah, see, it's in this gold color. Century 2000 Special Edition in light sand-drift metallic. Showing it's absolutely cool. Now, you saw more of these before you saw more limiteds. People bought more customs than they did the special edition or the limited. And they bought them at more cloth interior before they did leather. You see more leather interior up in like New York and stuff instead of the cloth. Actually, I have a 2000 Century owner's manual, but I don't feel like digging it out. It's all down there. 3.1 was standard. That never changed. Keys, remote keyless. Yeah, my great aunt had a dark jade metallic kind of 2002 Century, which I'm gonna fill up here for a minute. 2002 Century. Now when I get the book to the car, I'm gonna do like a whole shrine of this car and talk about it. Century Special Edition. I always love these gauges and the column shifter and all that, the whole dashboard. Century Limited, those aren't that common. I do have the VIN number to both of her cars, even the green one. She bought new at Ray Buick in Chicago, Illinois on 63rd Street in Laverne. They're still open actually. She bought the 2002 Century brand new at Ray Buick. And they bought their 2000 Regal brand new at Ray Buick too. So, 11 minutes already, we're not even done with the 2000 brochure. There we go. Century Custom, which she had. One of my favorite cars of all time. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. One of my favorite cars of all time. $100 miles. Century Limited. 2002 Century, 2002 Rendezvous, 2002 Park Avenue, 2002 Regal, 2002 LeSabre, Tiger Woods. There we go. Now hers had these rims, 15-inch wheel cover, standard on custom. These are special edition. Those are standard on special edition and limited. And this one was standard on special edition models. Well, here's her color, Jasper Green Metallic. There you go. Hers has medium gray cloth. There we go. This car is still running. Just got 60,000 original miles. Now my other cousin had a gold 2002 Century Special Edition. Nope, that was a custom too. Now that I think about it, it was a custom. Okay. Now they updated the shifter in 2002 because it had a smaller shifter. Tape deck. Sorry if I'm going a little bit fast, it's just right at 13 minutes. Twilight Sentinel. Means lights will go off. There's someone looking at a brand new 2000 Century with the window sticker still in the window. Most of these, honestly, probably still have the original window sticker in a glove box. Limited. Jasper Green Pearl. There we go. There's all the... And it was electronically controlled 4-speed automatic. Those are all standard. (1-800) A4 Buick. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this bit. Well, actually, hold on. before I stop, the car that, hold on, I'm gonna have to rearrange everything. The car that replaced the 9704 Regal and 9705 Century, the 2005 to 2009 lacrosse. Now, some people either love or hate the first gen lacrosse. I love the lacrosse, but I would take the Century over the lacrosse. Now, my cousin had bought a brand new 05 lacrosse. I actually have the original owner's manuals down there. I actually showed you guys already. Had 190,000 on it. When it died, went to LKQ pick your card in Blue Island, Illinois. It's not there anymore. But I have the original VIN number, and I also have the original owner's manuals. And it was in this black color. It was a CXL, and I had the 3.8. This is also a W body too. Now, there was no car that replaced this. Now, the 97 to 2005 Park Avenue, that was replaced by the 2006 to 2011 Buick Lucerne. I don't have any brochures on that yet, but I will. I'm going to get all the model years. There's the gauge cluster. He had the 3.8. Now my other cousin had a brand new 09 lacrosse. I also have those books too that had the 3.8 in it. He has a 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee now. He got hit in his 09 lacrosse. They were both cloth. Now his 05 had the column shifter. My other cousins had this floor shifter. The gauge cluster. Red. Lacrosse CXS. Now, Lacrosse CX and CXL were standard with the 3.8 liter and an optional column shifter and 6-row passenger bench seat. Now, CXS was standard with the 3.6 liter V6. Not the best engine they had. Now in 2007 they updated the steering wheel to the 09 steering wheel, and then in 2008 to 2009 they had the lacrosse Super, and that you could have gotten a 5.3 liter V8 too. So yeah, this car is like, there's Tiger Woods one. This is one of those cars that's like mine are the 2000s, the late 2000s. I was born a year after, but I remember when these are practically brand new. His was black onyx with neutral cloth. And it had the 16-inch aluminum wheel. Yeah, the lacrosse. I'm a Buick guy too, so doesn't matter really. Now you have the Buick.com 800 A Buick. Buick 2005 Buick lacrosse. Alright guys, bye.